everybody. Welcome to your Kid Stuff See and Read video book. As you listen to the superpower story, you can read along with the words on the screen. Get ready now for Darkseid of the Moon. Our story begins high above the crater-scarred surface of the moon, where an emergency mission is underway.
This is Houston Control. Do you have visual on the Lunar settlement yet?
Roger, Houston. We have visual. The settlement is positioned on the fringe of the dark side of the moon, and it's just like we thought. The entire compound has been deserted. Nothing's moving, no people, and from the looks of those half-completed shelters, they left in a hurry.
All right, Champion 2, prepare to land, and keep your eyes peeled for anything unusual. We don't want to lose 2 lunar settlement teams.
And soon after, the lunar module settles on the dusty surface.
You know, Gus, maybe the first crew wandered over to the dark side of the planet. No one's ever explored it before, so there's no telling what's out there.
Well, there's something alive, that's for sure. My monitors are picking up life readings coming from that direction, but it's so hard to see what's going on.
Then perhaps you need a closer view.
I don't believe it. There's monsters on the moon. Houston, do you read me? There's 3 monsters living up here. Houston, do you copy? Answer!
Silence, human! How dare you refer to us as mere monsters?
Yes, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness, and pray for the mercy of Darkseid, Lord of Apokolips.
Do not attempt to resist us, human. We will only make it more painful for you. And you won't get any help from Houston either. I, Steppenwolf, have cut off all radio transmissions back to Earth. You are our prisoners, like the astronauts before you. By the time the next group comes to investigate your disappearance, it will be too late. We will have succeeded in our mission. Mantis, take them.
Yes, Master! To the Tower of Darkness they go!
And over 200,000 miles away at the Houston Mission Control Center on Earth...
We've lost contact.
What's going on up there?
The crew is gone. It's like they were swallowed up by the moon itself.
No, not the moon. Someone else. Look at camera 2. Someone's dragging our crew off into the darkness.
It's too dangerous for us to risk another rescue mission. This is a job for the superheroes of Earth. I'm calling them now.
But Earth's heroes are too busy to answer the call for help. All across the globe, mysterious natural disasters are threatening the safety of human lives. In the Atlantic Ocean, a 50-foot tidal wave moves mightily across the water, pushing towards its final destination, New York City. In the southwest, earthquakes rage across the dusty mesas and windswept gorges of the Grand Canyon.
The Earth!
The Earth! Oh, it's crashing right under our feet! Oh, my God!
And in the Pacific, long-dead volcanoes suddenly jolt back to life, spewing rock and molten lava into the skies and onto sleepy villages. The heroes of the Earth are on their way to stop these disasters, but will they arrive in time? In New York...
The city's about to be doused. We've got to move fast. And that's no problem for me. I'm the fastest man alive. I've got to run around this tidal wave. The pressure I'm causing will push the water together. And by running up the wave, I can turn the whole thing into a huge water spout. The only problem is, what do I do with a 50-foot water spout?
No need to worry about disposing of this threat, Flash. That's my department. A healthy blast of my tornado power will send the water spraying off harmlessly.
Look! They did it!
They destroyed the town!
Yeah, but I'm all wet!
In the Grand Canyon, those people on that quaking mesa, The vibrations are pushing them over the edge. I've got to use my Green Lantern powers to put this situation back together. A clamp is what's needed here. So that's exactly what I'll create.
The crack! He's closing it up!
The quaking has stopped!
What about Ducky? He's falling over the edge!
You don't have to worry about the kid, ma'am. Not when Firestorm the nuclear man is around. I've used my molecular altering powers to transform those dangerous rocks down there into huge pillows. Doug's safe and sound, and very comfortable to boot.
Wow, that's fun. Let's do it again.
But just then,
Attention, heroes! As soon as you have this situation under control, report to NASA headquarters. Your help is needed.
and finally in the Pacific,
The lava spewing out of that volcano will spill onto the natives' homes, unless Dr. Fate takes the situation into his hands. A mystic spell will cap the volcano. But even this can only stop the lava for mere moments. For a more permanent solution to this problem, I must rely on the abilities of Superman.
there's no way to stop the lava, so I'll just have to redirect its flow. By punching a hole into the volcano's side, the lava will run out harmlessly into the cool ocean waters. The natives are safe. My super hearing is picking up the sound of helicopters up above. Wonder what they want.
Superman! Dr. Fate! Your assistance is needed at NASA headquarters. Proceed there immediately.
In moments, the heroes arrive at Cape Canaveral, where they are met by two of NASA's top scientists.
So you see, Superman, we believe that the strange natural disasters that have been occurring on Earth and the missing astronauts are related.
Yes, our computer readings suggest that the moon is actually moving out of orbit. The shift in gravity is the cause of these disasters.
If that's true, then the entire Earth is in terrible danger.
Not to mention those poor astronauts.
We've got to find out whatever it is that's hiding on the dark side of the moon.
I suggest we leave for the moon immediately.
I agree. But can we go up there in one of these? I always wanted to fly in one of those babies.
No, Firestorm. We can get there much faster by using our own power.
We've got to hurry. Each passing second brings the Earth closer to global disaster.
Hey, slow down, Soups. You know not everybody can fly faster than the speed of light. Not to mention breathe in space. Lucky NASA loaned me one of these experimental space helmets, or I'd have to sit this adventure out altogether.
I suspect this will be a short adventure, Flash. After all, whatever is causing this menace is probably not expecting to do battle with the world's mightiest heroes.
Do not underestimate our foes, Red Tornado. I sense there is more to this than meets the eye.
More indeed, for little do the heroes suspect that their approach is being carefully watched by the most evil eyes in the entire universe.
Ha ha! The fools! They're walking right into our trap! Yes, and when we have them, they will provide the final element needed to complete our plan. With their assistance, Earth will be ours. Now, Mantis, proceed as planned.
Yes, Master, it will be a pleasure.
You won't get away with this, Darkseid. At least, we hope you won't.
Unaware of the danger, the heroes land on the dark side of the moon where it's dark as pitch down here. But I think I can shed a little light on the subject. Thanks, Lantern. But you're not the only one shedding some light. Just look over that ridge.
What the? Must be a party. Hope we're not too late to crash it.
Lights on the dark side of the moon. We had better investigate this.
My idea exactly. Come on, fellas. Last one over the ridge is a sore superhero.
Flash, wait! Something is wrong. I sense a great and evil power lurking nearby.
But the Flash pays little attention to Dr. Fate's warning, and as soon as the heroes cross over the ridge...
Fate was right. It's a trap. And those savage animals, I recognize them. They're Darkseid's dog cavalry.
Darkseid, the most evil presence in the universe. He has sworn to turn the Earth into a foul, nightmarish place so that he may control it as he does his own terrible kingdom of Apokolips.
But these dogs, Fate, have we the power to stop them?
I sure hope so, Soups, because there's more where they came from. Somebody help! They're tearing at my costume and they won't let go!
A moment, Flash. A few bursts of tornado power will teach them not to attempt to injure me, and then I'll assist you.
Not unless I beat you to it, Reddy. A friend in need is a friend indeed. And when the Flash calls, I'll come running. This protective training mitt stops the meanest attack dogs back on Earth, so there's no reason why it won't do the same here.
Don't bother, Lantern. These creatures seem to know when they're outclassed. And now they're just running away. But wherever they go, I'll follow.
Looks like those dogs are turning out to be a bunch of scaredy cats. But I can't resist this little stunt. Just to give them something to remember us by.
And as you continue to frighten them off, Green Lantern, you can always rely on me to summon up a series of force field globes to hold the beasts at bay.
No need for magic this time, Doctor. Not when a gust of super breath does the trick just as well.
Now it seems as if they are all fleeing, but are they truly beaten? Or is this simply one more part of some evil scheme? Only by following them over to that strange light can we know for certain.
And as soon as the heroes pass over the next ridge, they are met by an even more incredible sight.
I don't believe it! A rocket! The biggest thing I've ever seen! It's welded to the ground like someone planted it there!
Then this is the cause of Earth's problems. With enough power, a rocket this size could push the moon out of its eternal orbit around the Earth.
And look at the fortress up ahead. That ought to convince us all that Darkseid's behind this scheme.
But before we can get to him, we'll have to deal with his crony over here. I've met him before. His name's Mantis, and
he is an energy vampire. Approach him with extreme caution, Superman. He has the power to drain our life force.
But only if we give him the chance to touch us. Or let him put us in one of his energy-sapping power pods.
Ah, greetings, heroes of Earth! Approach me now, if you dare!